god, can you not do that? Wait a minute, where am I and who are you? Wait a second, who are all of you people? Wait, is this a prison bus? No way that I am in prison right now. I mean, I get that I have not been paying my parking tickets, but come on, why would I end up in jail for that? Oh wait a second, I know this prison. This is some prison model that Doc Oswald showed me this morning. Oh well, I guess that answers that then. I mean, if it has something to do with Doc Oswald, then it is probably a fault by him. So this seems to be another one of his simulated prisons. And I'm guessing that I am stuck again for the 425,654th time right now. So that is something that I am getting rather familiar with. But that does not matter because I have never actually been inside of this exact prison. I mean, I have been stuck in multiple of Doc Oswald his prison simulations, but this is just on another level right now. So I guess that all we can do right now is just buy ourselves some time in here and hope that Doc Oswald can fix it before some actual bad stuff happens around here. Because you can say whatever you will, but there is something about Doc Oswald and his prisons, but these things have been built as a small safe haven that harbors all kind of violence in between these four walls. Okay, there are more walls, but that does not matter at all right now. But let me start correctly, like always. So here it goes from the start. Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is your boy Sub-Zero Exabyte without the your boy part, because apparently my mother and father did not think that I would become cool enough to actually make that my name. But as I was saying, we are stuck in another one of Doc Oswald his simulations. And again, of course, we are in a freaking prison. But like I was saying in a video a couple of days ago, there have been a lot of ups and downs between me and Doc Oswald. But me and Doc Oswald go way back to kindergarten. And let me tell you that that was also the first spot where he was starting to get me into trouble, because he would be making all sorts of devices and I would have to test them for him, and that never really turned out all too good. But alright guys, let me tell you a story about how I got into these prisons in the first place. So like the first time in a simulation and like ever. And it was because of Doc Oswald, as you might be able to figure out for yourself. And I bet that you are already sitting there like, what did Dr. Oswald do this time to get you inside of this prison again? Well, it is a pretty lengthy story, but I will try to crop it down a little so that I do not bore you guys, and neither bore myself. So basically the doc, he just asked me if I was able to drop by his labs one day, and of course I am a great friend and I did just that. Well, like I said a couple of months ago, I was not going to be doing any more tests for the doctor just because he always screws things up. Well, this time, I just sat down in his little office chair. Then it just activated this chain reaction where I rolled backwards, pretty much like the dude from Futurama, and I fell into this little machine that put me into the simulation. But that was not all. I was just there because I forgot some stuff in my lockers at the doc's office. So basically, if I was not such a mess and I would have just taken all of my stuff with me when I left there that time, then I would not have this problem right now. So beware if you leave your stuff behind somewhere. I am not saying that you will actually end up inside of some shady prison simulation, but I am also not saying that this will not happen to you. I mean, things like these seem to happen to me all the time. So I guess why should it not be able to happen to you? But I would never wish anything like this to you guys, because these kind of simulations, well, they are just really annoying. And I think that most of you guys will agree with me on this fact, because you have seen me go through these kinds of simulations all the time. And you guys also know that I was actually fed up with them, since I decided to quit with these things for good. So please stick with me as I wait for the doc to actually get me out of this thing again before it actually fries my brain. But this time, of course, I did not end in just a simulation. Not it was a literal simulated reality world. It was really weird to see it firsthand with my own eyes. It was just a mind-blowing experience. But that is all because I was still new to it. But after a while I actually became really good at it, and it was just all smooth sailing. Of course, until guards found out that I also lived in the prison. And that is basically when a lot of bad stuff started happening for me, which is not something that I want to touch on right now, because it is really sad for me as a person who just wants to enjoy playing Minecraft with his friends. And by friends I mean on my own, because it seems like I do not have any real-life friends. But at least I have got you guys, and I would love to keep calling you my friends. So please accept that, so that we can be friends. And no, I am not trying to friend zone you guys, but of course there are some things that I just cannot get into right now. But as you know, I would have to get to know you guys a little bit better if I want to end up with one of you as my partner. Just give it some time and everything will fall into place just as always. So what are we doing now? Act like nothing happened and do our labor, or start a fight. I wonder what the guard would do in a fight, but that is besides the point. I will just finish this now. And hello you, how are you? Wait, what was that? Did he just pull out a shovel? Oh my, yeah, that actually is a shovel. What about that? Man, all these guards are on tilt already. They are freaking ready to shoot up every single one of us. But let's follow the guy with the orders to go dig, because that looked rather interesting if you ask me. I mean, that should be pretty obvious, right? If you have the accessibility to a shovel and you find yourself inside of a prison, well then you use that shovel to destroy a wall or something, whatever you like. Actually, what the deuce, did he just stab the ground? Man, I really have to watch my steps around this place. Some of these inmates are not screwing around. They are hardcore, man, and they are not stopping for anything. But hey, I have got myself a job off of her, and it looks like we are starting our work already. I just feel like right now I just need some time and space to find all of the pieces of the broken mirror that I call my life. But of course that is not everything that I will have to do, because whatever I do right now will not really matter at all, since I am still stuck in this prison simulation without a word heard from Doc Oswald at all since like forever. But that is pretty much how this always goes when I am stuck. For some reason, every time that I am stuck, Doc Oswald is just like, well, I am not going to be telling him anything because that is just the butt face that I am. But of course, you know, after some time of waiting, he is able to figure everything out, and he is just getting me back to what it usually is supposed to be. But by that I mean that it actually just takes a very long time for him to do so. But that does not matter, because after all, you are my Wonderwall. Haha, that was a part from Oasis, their Wonderwall. That is a song, by the way. For if you did not already know that, I mean, it is pretty popular. Just listen to it and you will. I have never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well. That is basically the same when it comes to this escape room. You can just have an easy life and do nothing about it and just stroll through it. But it is the people who are leading the hard lives and make it look easy who you should be looking up to. That is why I like to keep things interesting by making things hard on myself from time to time, like failing on purpose. That is what I do a lot. Also in this video, of course. So right now with my work stuff right here, I am struggling a lot. But when you guys are watching this out of the comfort of your home, you will all just be like, well, that guy Sub-Zero there on the screen, well, he really did quite a good job on making everything look easy while he was struggling really hard. At least that is what I think that you are all going to be saying. I mean, I cannot know for sure now, can I, guys? Nope, that is right, peeps. I am catching your drift, my small friends. Now still, that does not mean that this is easy for me at all. I mean, it would just plain be unfair if you had to watch me do all of this so perfect and swift without a care in the world. And you guys are out there struggling trying to become as great as me in these things. So sometimes I will fail on purpose just to make it look a little less hard. I mean, come on. I would not be able to do all of this without you guys. So if you guys want to be like me, that would be pretty hard. So I have to put in some flaws to myself. I mean, no one is flawless except for me, of course. So you know, maybe that is the reason why I should be doing all of this, just so that you guys can see that having flaws is just a way of life. But then again, I am a Roblox character, so I am not really sure if that also counts for me. But now that the cat is out of the bag, I will just hope that you guys appreciate the fact that I sometimes end up failing on purpose, just so that you guys can see that I am also human, even though I am better than anyone else in these types of things. Just so that you know. Now of course, like it goes with everything in life, there is no such thing as the perfect life. I mean, my life is pretty good in all of that, but it is not perfect. And that is one thing that might just be pretty important for the people who look up to me. It is not about leading the perfect life, or leaving a flawless and faultless life. No, it is about being the perfect person in your life. Just be the person that you think is perfect, because that is all you have. You cannot change the outcomes in the world. The only thing in this world that you actually can change in a good or bad way is yourself. And now we shall just throw out the bad part because no one wants to be the worst version of themselves. Just like I do not want the worst version of this video, so I should actually be going quite a bit because I am lacking right now. I mean, I am trying my best, but it seems like that is not enough for the soulless pit that I call an escape room. I mean, this thing is taking everything out of me right now, and it is giving me nothing in return except for maybe some funny footage, but that is it. This is just too weird for me, man. I mean, I am a pretty weird guy, but that has nothing to do with all of this. I mean, I probably could get used to it someday, but I am not sure if that day will ever come, just because I do not handle change all that well, so I am pretty sure that this is going to be bothering me until the day that I end up getting some mob power in this world. And I cannot wait for that day to happen because I am already sick and tired of all of these things that I am trying without a reason. I mean, I guess that I am just not made for these things because I am doing more damage to this world than I am doing any good. So maybe I should just stay away. It is just not the way Minecraft is supposed to be played and stuff, etc. But what do we have here? Oh, never mind, maybe I can just make sure that I do not ruin this whole world right now. But maybe we can add something to all of this in order for us to not break this world into pieces. This looks so weird, but I think that we can manage all of this. I mean, I really like to procrastinate and do things on the down low because that is just who I am. And I mean, I am kind of known for missing the point and just rambling and ranting about other stuff like I am doing right now, which is not a good thing to do in my opinion. And no one wants to walk around all day listening to me rant about random stuff, right? That is nonsense. I mean, why walk around listening to me? We can be trumping that is the best of thing ever, and I'm not kidding. I am not sure what I meant by that, but I am just going to roll with it no matter what. So what do you guys think of video thus far? I mean, I really like it, so I'm hoping you guys will like this video as well. Otherwise this would all be for naught, and we would not win that. I mean, I do not win that. Now, I am not the best person in Minecraft or anything on YouTube, but at least I try. So I have got that going on, which is nice. Now, of course, you might be thinking, why are we doing all of this right now? Well, I mean, we could have been doing anything, but we out here chilling with prisoners and mining ores. Now we do have a lot of other prisoners and ores right here, and I do not think that they are that harmful. But then again, they might be, because I have no idea how to deal with the prisoners, because I am very unfamiliar with them, to be honest. I actually have no idea what half of these people actually do, so maybe I am not really the right person to teach you guys how to actually do this. But then again, that is not really the motive here. I feel like this is a good way to show you guys some new stuff in case that you want to use it yourselves, and that is a good thing, right? I mean, there is nothing better than some random guy that is telling you what to do. I am kidding, that was me being really sarcastic. I mean, I do not really care about what is going on here, but I am just saying that I am getting to the bottom of this. And by bottom I mean top, since I am going on top of the island right now. But after that I will have to get down to the bottom of the island, so that will be the moment that I will be getting to the bottom of all of this. And of course, by that I mean not just the bottom of the mine, but also the bottom of whatever is going on here, because I just cannot take any of this right now. It is just really freaking me out, and I do not like it when I am freaked out, because I turn into a little bit of a drama queen, but that might just be me. Leave me a comment down below if you think that I am overreacting to all of this. And of course, if you actually think that I am a drama queen of some sort. Wait, what? No way, I am falling down. What is happening to me all of a sudden? Oh, never mind, we are back together. I mean, all of this is just weirding me out. I am really not used to any of this. But I actually do feel like all of these mobs can add something to this world, and maybe I will just become the leader of these ores and stay here. That is something that I can see happening. I mean, I would love to be able to do all of this, without a doubt. That is no problem for me, man. The sooner we start rioting, the better. What would be even better is if we could start with a giant prison break. That way I would be home before my mom starts worrying where I am. Oh, what the heck. Things are getting out of control in there. I believe that is a guard shooting his shotgun. Alright, we are in the armory, so people, let's pull this off once and for all. Some guys get into the control room so that we have an overview over the entire prison. The rest, make sure to arm yourself right here and right now, because those coppers will come back with more and heavier duty arms than we could ever imagine. They are respawning in here, people. So get a hold of them. Make sure to take them out before they get a chance to take you out. It is very simple. I have been through enough prison riots / prison break already to know the ins and outs about everything that happens during one of these. We are kind of in the middle of this whole thing, so we let us just get a rain check on that lunch offer. Thank you so much. And I think that is awesome because there is really just nothing like that at all. And I am not even kidding right now. So I really do want to thank all of you again. So that is basically that. I mean, we are always just chilling around on this channel, and that is a good thing, and I really do hope that you guys are enjoying all of this content, like these random videos. And please let me know in the comment section down below, and like the video if you liked it, or dislike it if you did not like it. And if you have not already, you can help the channel out by subscribing, and when you have done all of that, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye y'all.